Hey, great day to you all. I hope that you've all woken up super grateful to be alive. Again, another day in this experience. And I hope that you've set that high vibe for yourself. Telling yourself all of those amazing things that you need to hear this morning. Like you're grateful to be alive primarily. You're strong, you're smart, you're beautiful, you're capable, you're amazing. You're confident. You can trust yourself. You will flow like water over rocks. With ease and with great force. Guys, I will walk down here. Oh, Biggie Boo, you're enjoying that, eh? Come on, Biggie, let's go show them the water. Let's go show them the scene before we take a walk. Guys, you gotta stay true to you always, no matter what. Always. You gotta be unconditionally loving to yourself, no matter what. Because if you're not loving you right, well, then you're depending on everybody else to do that for you. You can't do that. Here, I'll share the view with you all this morning before I take my walk. Well, I've already taken a huge walk, but I'll share this all with you this morning. It's magical. Hey, Biggie, where you going this morning? You don't go in that water. Come on. Good girl. Guys, you always got to stay true to you first. And be the best you that you could be. For you. It's not about being the best you for anybody else. It's about you being in a state of not needing to self-regulate from every experience you have to live. Okay, Biggie, can we go take a walk now? Come on, Mama, let's go. Good girl. Yeah. So you got to stay true to you. All the time. In an unconditionally loving way. So, you got to consciously create your state by being grateful and telling yourself all of the wonderful things that you need to hear. When you're depending on another person to do that for you, you should be doing that for yourself. Hold on, Biggie Boo. I know. Wait. Thank you. What state are you living out of? You gotta see that. What needs are you trying to meet? You gotta see that. Are you appreciating, learning, and discovering throughout your whole experience? Or are you getting stuck in the feeling of any of it? It seemed like the bird was trying to get you, eh? Maybe you were disturbing them. Oh, yeah, swooped at you again. Oh, this guy is getting... Oh, wow, another one swooped at him. This guy's getting attacked by the birds this morning. Yo. Yeah, I saw that. Have a good day. Oh, boy. The boot. Oh, yeah, they just tried to get him again. Holy shit. They went right down to his head. Oh, yeah. I guess he disturbed their territory. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, bird totally attacking him. Yeah, I saw what you guys did. You're attacking him, eh? Because he ran through your bush. Yeah. Who's that one up there? Just swooping at him. Some funny stuff. So what do I mean when I say be true to you? Well, when the things don't make you feel good, or your thoughts, or your actions, or what you allow for yourself, well, you can change it. But you gotta stay true to what you feel about it all. No matter what. No matter what. Because, if you're denying what you're feeling, or if you're lying to yourself, well, then you're not staying true to yourself. You're actually working in opposition to your soul speaking to you. This is why we have feelings about things. This is why we have guidance that comes to us. You know? Because we're never alone. We're more spirit than we are this experience. And yes, we're always connected to our ancestors. And yes, we're always connected to spirit guides and ancestors and deities and angels, archangels, seraphim angels, cherubim angels. There are so many different realms that we're always connected to. And all of this fuels our soul. And this is why we can call upon spirit to guide us and help us. And certain archangels or certain angels by name to help us. But are you staying true to you, or are you staying true to complying to the conformity of the matrix? Gotta check that. What does that shackle you into? Self-hate, self-shame, self-doubt, self-disbelief of who you are, believing that you need credentials beside your name to be of any importance in the world, feeling that you need to have $1 million in your bank account to feel of any value. Actually, the truest value one can hold is their energetic value and the state of their energy. That's what the most valuable thing of a person is. Yeah, because their state dictates everything. And this is why the matrix locks you into a lowered vibrational state so that you feel not capable. And you feel that you must do. And you feel that you must, be in these repetitive patterns. Literally. Yeah. But you see, this is why, there's a huge difference between a high-valued person energetically and a low-valued person energetically. Now, what is the difference between the two? Well, somebody who is a high-valued energetic person is somebody who can be ultimately loving to themselves and the world no matter what, and be authentic to the truth of what they have to live. Whereas a low-valued energetic person is going to shame, blame, guilt, deny, resent, judge, hate, be angry. That's a low-valued energetic person. But the highest valued energetic person is one that can remain neutral to all. And allow all to flow through and be transmuted. You see, that's why I don't have to be $1 million in the bank account to be a high-value person. No. I'm one of the highest valued people energetically on the planet right now. I know that. After having a great talk with my boss. Yeah. Why? Because I can be neutral to all. And I can be honest and loving and truthful to myself first. And that's the key to it all. And be neutral to everything, knowing it's just an experience, but also knowing my job on the planet. And that is to be living in the dark, absorbing as much dark as humanly possible, like I have all my life, and transmute it into love. Yeah. That's why my life had to be the way it was. All for training. All for learning. To be exactly who I am today. And in all honesty, nothing on this planet could give me the credentials that the Most High has. Okay? Literally. So, I'm not worried about that. So I will share the love, and I will share the knowledge, and I will share the joy, and I will share, and I will keep talking to the world. just as a must. There's no institute or school or college that could give me this learning. Literally. So I have to stay true to that first. And share as much wisdom and knowledge as humanly possible on the planet in hopes that people will break out of their own lower density and low valued ways energetically and break free of what's shackling you to demise and destruction. Literally. Because that's what a spiritual way shower does. You have to master the dark, master the light, and then you walk on the border. And then you pull as many souls as humanly possible from the dark back into the light. Yeah. Yeah. And that's exactly why I've had to have the training that I've had. And exactly why I have to have the knowledge that I have. And I exactly have to have the gifts that I have. Yeah, because I can't be a light worker if I'm not an empath. And I can't feel what people need. So being an empath is a huge part of me being a light worker. Me being a light worker is a huge part of me being able to be a spiritual way shower. So, as you evolve and grow in your own learning and knowledge of the real truth and wisdom, yes, new levels, new devils, new gifts. It's like playing a video game. So with every level that I acquired in graduation and mastery of my own being, yes, the realization of new gifts that I had to master before leveling up. Simple as that. So I had to master the empath in me before I could master the light worker in me, before I could master the spiritual way showing. But that's the true learning. Can't get that from a college. I don't think that there's one course offered in any school about what it is to be an empath. Because they don't want you to know how to be in control of your own self. That's facts. They want to be in control of your thoughts. Will go through your mind, what you think, say, and do, what you believe. Everything. And as long as you allow them to do that for you, well, they're going to do just that. But not me. I'm a sovereign being in this matrix. And according to them, I'm a disabled player. So let them think that. Oh, look at all these ducks this morning. Well, they're not ducks, they're geese. Yeah. Canadian geese. Look at all you guys this morning. You gonna take off and put on a show or what? I'm hoping that they'll fly up and put on a show. Yeah, you gonna put on a show for me or what this morning? My dog shook her head like, no, they're not, Mom. Let's walk. Yeah, but you got to stay true to you and the love that's fueling you. And, you know, okay, thanks for that. All right, so I'm supposed to tell you that you need to understand your spirit team like this. You know when you have a group of friends that are sitting around and there's one person, like a group of friends sitting around and there's a video game that's on the screen and there's one person playing the video game, but everybody in the room is cheering on that one person to get through the levels and if they die, they're like, ah, or if they, you know, in the whole crowd, you know, or if they're up against a big fight, they're like, go, 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 go. Okay, well, this is what I'm being told to tell you about your spirit team. Yeah. So you're playing the video game because you're in the game. But your spirit team is cheering you on as if they're right there in the room with you. Yeah. Yeah, so come on, Biggie Boo. Yeah, so that's what I was told to tell you about your spirit team. Good morning. Have a great day. It's good to see you. Yes, it's good to see you. Yeah. Okay, so that's how your spirit team operates with you. You're always connected to it, and they're always cheering you on. And yes, when you foul or fumble or make a mistake or don't catch the learning, yeah, they're reacting to it. But they're also trying to, the same way that you're going to try to cheer somebody on who's playing the game that you're watching, well, that's what they do too. They cheer you on and they guide you. Like if there's something you don't see but your friends see and your friends are sitting there trying to tell you, like, hey, you know, if you go and you open up that cave or if you go do that, you're going to get these things in your video game. Well, your spirit team does that for you too. But if you're not listening to your own vibe and staying true to your own being, well then, nah, you're not going to hear them. So you got to stay true to you first. All the time. Which way are you going? Okay, I'll let you go then. No problem. I see you still being trained, that's why. Yeah. You know, it's called dog etiquette. You see a dog in training, you make sure that you don't mess up its training, you know? Biggie, you want to keep walking this morning, eh? Okay, no problem. We'll keep walking. Okay, but this is probably going to cut out because of this, this statue. I already know that. Statue always makes this phone cut out, and if it doesn't, I'm going to be shocked this morning. Anyway. Look, you gotta stay true to you no matter what. Stay true to the vibes that are talking to you. Stay true to your spirit team. Stay true to everything that you have to. Before you give away anything to another. Any of your life force. You're supposed to give it to yourself first. What does that mean? Well, you're supposed to give yourself the love and care before you give anything to the world. Anything. So your life force must be invested into you in the morning first. What's the investment of that? Well, the investment of that is thinking right, doing right for yourself first. So what is that truly? Sorry guys, I just gotta pick up a mess my dog left there. But literally, what is that giving your truest investment to you first? Well, enter your energetic investment into you before you do anything. So that's being grateful to be alive. That's being grateful. Okay, hold on, big head. Yes, sir. Morning. Wow, now if that's not motivation, I don't know what is. There is a really, really old guy out there running. Yeah. My goodness, that was inspiring. And you know what? For an old man, he was pretty hot too. Wow. I like to see good-looking old men that are in shape and that are investing in themselves, you know? Like, and you could tell he was a happy guy. You see, you know, that's the thing. Don't settle for people in your life that are miserable. And no matter how you try to bring them up, they choose to stay in these lower density vibrations. Leave them in them. Do you know that everybody creates whatever it is that they have to live? No matter what. And they know what they're doing to you. And if they're coming to see you for an uplift, but that's all that they're coming to do is to get an uplift from you, you gotta kind of ask them, you know, No, Biggie, come on. We're not walking to LaSalle. We've walked all the way down here this morning. We've walked pretty far. I don't feel like going to LaSalle. You know? I just want to put this in the garbage here. No, come on. Really? Can we just cut up here by the college and go home? She's serious this morning. She's like, no, I want to walk. All right. See? She wants to keep walking. She's like, no, Mom, I don't want to go home right now. But you see, this is why I come out early in the morning, eh? Because the asphalt is cool. I don't have to worry about her paws. You know? But you know what? Okay, yeah, I'm being told, you know why it's so important to stay true to you? It's because if you're not staying true to you, you're trying to save another from what they must feel. Yeah. So I'll say it again. If you're not staying true to you, you are trying to save another from what they are meant to feel. And what happens when we try to save another from feeling what they're meant to feel is we take it on for ourselves. In other words, yeah, so you're trying to silence your truth or your feelings because you're trying to save somebody else's feelings? You can't do that, because then you absorb that feeling that they were meant to feel. This is why you can't save anybody, literally. This is why you have to allow people to feel what they're meant to feel. That's why you must stay true and authentic to you all the time, because it's just like interrupting somebody's karma. When you interrupt somebody's karma of what they've created and must live out, well, then you absorb it for yourself automatically. And this is why you're not supposed to try to save anybody. Because the minute you try to, you have absolutely absorbed everything that was in line for them. That's why you got to stay true to you. No matter what. Authentic to you. No matter what. All the time. All the time. No matter what it is. And you got to be unconditionally loving to yourself enough to do it. Okay? Because you shouldn't want to absorb anything from anybody or have to take on anybody's karma that they've created. You didn't create that for yourself, so do not take it on for yourself. You see? And that's why you got to, a lot of people have gotten used to my advice or my type of talk with them because, okay, Biggie, let's go back. Because come on, Biggie Boo. Because when people come to me with, hold on, sorry guys, with discussions of things they're going through, I deal with it a lot different than most. I don't comfort one's chaos. I help them break it down to an analytical standpoint where they can analyze for themselves how it made them feel. They can take the learning out of it, because that's all it's meant to be. What did that situation teach you? You know how it made you feel, right? Well, there was a cause to that feeling. So now are you staying true to what caused those feelings in you? But then you got to go a little deeper and ask yourself, why did these... Okay, come on, big head, let's go. You just want to sniff? Let's go. I'm not into it this morning. Okay? Now you're taking advantage of me. Yeah, you think it's funny. You just want to sniff. Yeah, my dog. She's all right. That's why I'm sure she wants to keep walking. Just keep sniffing all of the dogs, eh? No, but really, you got to, nothing, not even yourself. Oh. Nothing, not even yourself. It's just as a dog loose, so I don't want to, because Biggie doesn't have her teeth, I don't know how other dogs react, so. Yeah. Come on, Biggie Boo. Anyway. What was I saying? Spirit guide me to speak whatever it is you want me to say. Yeah, stay true to you. No matter what. All the time. Because there's a cause to the effects that you feel. And more time, you're just stuck in the effects of it all and not watching and honoring the cause of what made you feel like that. And it is the lesson that made you feel like that. But are you seeing it for a lesson, or are you seeing it as a person, place, and thing, and you're stuck in how it's making you feel? That's a contradiction to the love that's fueling you. And you have to stay true to you and the flow of the love that's fueling you all the time. And not interrupt anybody else's karma. Let them feel what they must according to their choices, because choices are the cause to all effects. So, when people choose to think the way they do, when people choose to speak the way they do, when people choose to act the way they do, you must allow them to stay true to those choices for themselves. Not try to interrupt their karma, not try to interrupt their path. Allow it to be. You gotta let people live out the choices that they make for themselves. Yeah. I know I have to. I have to live out every choice that I make for myself. But I know this whole game is just a bunch of choices. That's all it is. But the choices that I make for myself are very different than another would make for themselves. Why? Because I stay true to myself first. Unconditionally loving me. No matter what is going on around me. No matter who is around me. No matter what connections I have. No matter what goals I have. No matter what. I stay true and authentically true to me. Let's go, Biggie Boo. All the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. Why? Because that's on me, nobody else. And I unconditionally love me. Because while I'm doing that, I don't need another to be doing that for me. And I'm not making choices in my life where I need anybody to be interrupting my karma. Or not allowing me to live out my experience the way it should be. According to my choices. Yeah, you gotta stay true to that. No matter what. But what are you choosing for yourself? Are you choosing to hang on to your past? Which is no longer relevant. It's very relevant, actually, to you if you've been hanging on to it, and that's where all of your ideas, thoughts, speech, and actions are coming from. Do you have unmet needs from when you were small that you're still trying to fulfill and act out, even as a grown adult? You gotta look at that. Only you know these things. But are you making excuses for it? Avoiding it? Not looking at it? Believing that nobody will notice it? All of that contributes to your state of being. All of it. But what state are you creating for yourself every day? Is it on automatic repeat? On autopilot? That, by the time you realize that you're feeling something, you're actually feeling pain in your body that you believe is supposed to be there, so you look for it and create it? Yeah. You believe you're supposed to be in pain? You believe that you're diseased? You believe that you're limited? What do you believe for yourself? Do you believe you're depressed? Do you believe you're anxious? Because all of these beliefs make them live in your life. And you'll feel exactly what you believe. And whether you stay true to that or not, trust me, the universe does. Because the universe is always staying true to your heart's desires. I love it. Wow, I love it. I am so impressed. Look at this. I got to share this with you. I was meant to walk down this sidewalk. Look at what they did in front of this school. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Look at that. That is so cool. Put some color in front of the school. Yeah, that is so cool. Okay, come on, Biggie. Yeah. And they put flowers on the crosswalk over here. That is so cool. Yes. I think that's awesome. Make these kids' days a little joyous. You know, I see watch too many kids going to school with a frown on their face because their parents can't get it right. Walking out of the house with broken spirits before their day even starts. Parents acting like their children are burdens and making them believe they are. And they're the farthest thing from that. They're a blessing, they're a gift. You know? And they think it's okay to do. That's, you know, I guess everybody's got to live what they got to live, eh? But then these are the children that spend the rest of their lives all fucked up trying to find out who they really are because they've been so installed with shame, blame, guilt, and denial and sins of their parents that they spend the rest of their life trying to figure out who they are. Feeling like they don't fit in, feeling like they're not approved of, feeling like they're not loved. Yeah, I know what that feels like first-handedly. And that's why I stay true to me and I love me unconditionally no matter what. Yeah. And you know, people around you can tell you a story. Oh, well, it wasn't like that for you growing up. Yeah, it was, because you weren't living what I was living. Don't let somebody re-script your truth. Stay true to you. Yeah. And nobody knows what you were living but you. They only see it from their perspective and their view of it all. They don't feel it. They don't know it. They didn't live it. Simple as that. So stay true to you and your truth. And it's okay. No matter what you've lived, make a conscious choice not to carry it with you. Make a conscious choice not for it to be your governing force of what you're going to live today. Allow it not to be the foundation and the basis for all of your ideas, your thoughts, your speech, and your actions. Because if you're not watching that, it's because you're too busy watching what everybody else is doing. Literally. Man, I couldn't give a shit what others are doing, eh? And I couldn't give a shit what they have to feel. Why? It sounds cold and heartless. No, because I stay true and unconditionally loving to me. And that was a choice that I made for me. And I chose to do the work. The real work. To embody what I do. Yeah. You know. Honestly. Discovering I was an empath. I didn't know I was an earth angel. Discovering I was a light worker. I didn't know I was an earth angel. Discovering that I was a spiritual wayshower. I didn't know I was an earth angel. Well, mastering being a wayshower has also granted me the title as earth angel. And I had no clue that literally that's what I was. Yeah, well, the Creator has a purpose for every one of you breathing today. And if it's to be on the Ascension team to rewrite this whole system, let's get her done. But I'll stay true to that, because I know that's what my job is here, primarily. It's not to have a successful coaching business or a detailed message to give, because The boss has a detailed message every day to deliver, and it is not the same repetitive one every day. Everybody wants a mastered message of a life story. Well, I'll tell you what, my past no longer exists, or the emotions of it. But how many of you today can say that for yourself? That's what truly is unshackling yourself from the past. Literally. Yes, it's possible. I'm living, breathing proof of it. Yeah. Why? Because I'm staying true to me first. You got to stay authentic to you. It's your experience. You matter. It's either you're governing your experience consciously or you're not. You're living by the cause and effect of your life, or you're being the cause and the effects in your life. See, it doesn't matter what I have to live, eh? I cause the effect of anything that I want to feel. Yeah. And if I feel something that I don't like, oh, I love this lazy river. And if I feel something that I don't like, I can transmute it into love. And that's the best way to do it. Kill them with kindness. Kill all lowered frequency dimensions with love. And I love this lazy river. I really do. Yeah, what a great day. What a beautiful day. Literally it is. Come on, Biggie, let's cut through the park differently this morning. Good girl. Yeah. Well, stay true to you. I can't encourage you more than I do today to do just that. And what is encouragement? Encouragement is giving you the courage to do it for yourself. Empowerment is to give you the power to do it. You don't need anybody to do that. You have the power within. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But are you staying true to that? Are you staying true to the love that's fueling you? Because if you're not, you're working against yourself. Why would you make things harder? By choice. Because you believe that's what you have to do. Free yourself of those destructive belief systems today. Yeah. Be authentic to you. All the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. You know why? Because nobody could do you the way that you can. Nobody can. No. And you know what? Don't interrupt anybody's karma. You can't save anybody, so don't try. Everybody has to feel the effects of their choices. They have the free will to choose what they want in this world. You allow them to do that and do not interrupt the repercussions of anybody's choices. Because then you take that on for yourself. Yeah. Well, I'm going to stop and check something out. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace.